Hello there, Skywinders. Welcome back to another episode of Skywind007. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at this right here. This is the Vostok Komandirskie Tank Commander. So I just received it today, and we're going to open it up and see how it looks. So it's a bit weird. Ta-da! Wow, a little bit of glue left in there. Here are the instructions that I won't need them because I already know how this works. And we pull this out like that, and here's our watch. Let's take off that. It's not moving because it's not automatic. You actually have to wind it. Wow, this is beautiful. So first let's look at the bezel. It's bi-directional. So let's pull out the crown. It's a screw down crown. Wow, I am impressed. Let me show you the current one that I have. So this is the current one that I have on the left with the eagle, and this is the Tank Commander. So they're basically the same watch. The only difference is the tank. This is the tank and this is the eagle. Everything else is about the same, but they are nonetheless beautiful. So let me turn off the light and see the loom. Wow, nice and bright. So I definitely like that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is put it on, and I'm going to do a water test. See if it's really resistant to water. Okay, so there we go. So now let's go where there's water and let's see if it'll hold up to the water. Okay, so just a little bit of history about this watch. This watch was made in the 1960s. It was first designed in the 1960s, and it was designed for the military, for the Soviet military, and they had special requirements for this watch. So they made a different design on the back where it has a ring and has a gasket below the ring, and then it has this cover on top of it. So when you screw down the cover, the ring presses down against the gasket and it doesn't scratch it up. And this glass right here is it's a kind of glass that is slightly flexible, so when you dive deep into the ocean, it'll press against the gasket on the sides right here, and it'll increase that seal. So that's fairly interesting, and also they haven't really changed the design over the past 50 years. Okay, so now it's time to remove the cover. To remove the cover, you have to get one of these tools right here, and you're gonna have to remove this ring like that. You're gonna have to push, and it'll start moving. There we go. And then you just, I think you still have to do a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So I think the ring is ready to come off. And now you have to take this off right here. The easiest way to do it is like that. Shake it. It's not coming out. Okay, there we go. So it's out. So that is out. And this is what's inside. So let's see what it says. Russia 2414A. So that should be the movement. Okay, so there's not much else to see there, so let's put it back in. So you have to make sure you align everything. So this is the gasket that I told you about right there. So when you press that there and you screw the ring presses down onto that gasket, but it won't rotate. And it will not rotate because it has this right here. This tab will not allow it to rotate because it's going to go into this slot right here. I know you probably can't see that slot. Let me see if I can zoom in. There's a slot right there where this tab is going to go into that slot, and that'll prevent it from rotating. So as you close the lid, it will not damage the gasket. So let's put it back in. And now let's put the ring. And as you can see, the lid is not rotating. And there we go. Make sure it's nice and tight. So there's no risk of damaging as you tighten this up. There's no risk of damaging the gasket. Okay, so I think we've reached the end of this video. So this is my third Vostok, and I think it's a great watch, like this one right here and the other one that I have in storage. They are great watches. They're very light, very thin, and very cheap. So thank you for watching. Subscribe and thumbs up.